What it do, people? It's your boy, Derek, on the mic again today. It's going to be an eventful one. We've had a lot to talk about today because we got free agency that just happened for the NFL, man. We got some other stuff, some other news, some headliners, some trades, all types of stuff, man. It's crazy, man. But before we get started, I do want to say I appreciate the new subscriber that we just got. We only need 82 more to hit 200. So keep subscribing to us, guys. We do appreciate that. And also be sure to hit that like button below. Alrighty, without further ado, I'm going to introduce the one, the only Depot.
You.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing all right. I'm living the American dream.
Yeah, are we all?
Dude, my hair just looks like it's at a slant right now. That is so it's weird. It's just the way the camera is. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so DeAndre Hopkins is on the trade block, and also the Arizona Cardinals' third-round pick is also available. Before, Danny, just in time. What is up, brother Danny?
Hey, buddy, how we doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. So DeAndre Hopkins, he's on the trade block, and so is a third-round pick for the Arizona Cardinals. Do you think they're trading back?
I think they're trading back.
What about you, Chris?
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is I hope Patriots get D-Hop. That's all I give a fuck about. Make it happen.
I've actually heard that the Patriots might get D-Hop.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Let's
hope it happens. That's what I'm saying.
I think that it's possible that the Cardinals trade back and someone else fucks the Colts over even more. You know, because for those of you that don't know, the Bears just made some massive moves. I'm going to tell you about all the moves they just made. The Bears traded away their number one pick in the 2023 NFL draft to the Panthers for 4 picks and DJ Moore. So now they have 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and the first rounder that they do have is this year's 9th pick. So they just went from number 1 to number 9. Still a good pick. Still in the top 10, and you get another first rounder out of it and 2 second rounders, and you got another stud wide receiver who's gonna do really, really well over there for Justin Fields and DJ Moore. And then free agency opens up today at 11 o'clock, and what do? They just signed the Eagles linebacker TJ Edwards to a 3-year deal, and then they're giving former Bills linebacker Tremaine Edmonds a 4-year deal, $72 million. That includes $50 million guaranteed per source. It's the largest 4-year contract for an inside linebacker in the NFL. Also, the Bears are securing their offensive line by signing a former Titans guard, Nate Davis, to a 3-year deal. You know, help shore up that line for Justin Fields, so he doesn't have to run for 90 yards a game all the time. He can do other things. But what are your thoughts on that, Chris? All these trades, DeAndre Hopkins, and the third pick being available.
Well, as far as that goes, I could see who needs a quarterback that is not in a good spot right now. That would possibly trade. I'm trying to think. Washington, maybe.
Let me go see who's in the draft right now. I'm gonna see draft order.
Maybe Washington.
2023.
But D-Hop needs to go to the Patriots. That would be dope.
All right, so Falcons, you got the Lions, Seahawks. Or actually, that's Seahawks.
I don't see them trading up for a quarterback though. I mean, I think if one's available, they'll take one.
You think the Falcons might do it, or
Falcons might? Yeah, Falcons.
What about the Lions?
Lions might too. I mean, Goff played decent last year, but if they think they can get someone better, I mean, I could see them doing it.
And then the Houston Texans also have the 12th pick, but they're going to be picking number 2, so they're getting their guy.
Yeah, they're going to get a quarterback at 2.
And there's been a rumor now that the Carolina Panthers are the number 1 overall pick. That where's it at? CJ Stroud is now, he's believed to be the Panthers' top choice, the number 1 overall. So Quarterback needy teams probably going to be Patriots are 14th, Tennessee Titans are 11th.
Titans, yeah, they could trade up. Don't forget the Washington, man.
Washington, I don't think they even have a pick.
They don't have a pick.
Oh yeah, there it is, 16th.
I could see them trading up for it. Maybe giving up like 16 and a player and a future pick or some shit.
To go to the third pick.
They need a quarterback, bro. Unless they really trust this Howell guy.
Yeah, they said we're gonna go with Sam Howell.
I don't think that he's it, but whatever.
You never know, man. You never know. You gotta try your guys out first and then go from there, I guess. But what about all these Bears trades? All these Bears moves? Like, you think this is helping Justin Fields? You think this is hurting them? You think that this was a dumb move?
No, I think it's gonna help them. I do think it's gonna help them.
You think
they might win the division next year? It's gonna be them or the Vikings.
Ooh, Vikings are losing some key pieces too. Adam Thielen is going off into free agency.
Yeah, Za'Darius Smith wants out.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Dalvin Cook's apparently on the trade block.
Yeah, I don't really care about him. He's always hurt. He's good when he plays, but he's just not durable.
I feel like most running backs are on the trade block. What about you, Danny? How do you feel about these Bears moves? Because I know you're kind of a closet Bears fan. Used to be.
Well, I haven't been a Bears fan since
2007.
2010, 11, 12.
No, it's literally 2007 when the Patriots went on their undefeated season, and you decided, like, you know what? I'm going to be a fan of the Patriots now.
No, Derek, that's not how it happened. It's not how it happened.
No, Derek.
No. I like the moves they're making. I haven't really checked on free agency since I did earlier. Anything updated?
Well, the Bears signed Tremaine Edmonds. They signed TJ Edwards, guard Nate Davis, and they obviously, the big pick. They traded their number 1 pick away for 4 picks and then DJ Moore.
Tremaine Edwards. Is that a offensive lineman or?
Edmonds, and he's from the Bills, Buffalo Bills. He was a linebacker.
Oh, the linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a good, solid move. Okay. I
feel like it's a replacement for Raquan Smith.
Yeah. He's a solid linebacker, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know who Bobby Okereke is?
He's supposed to be like a real bad defensive end linebacker, right?
Yeah, for the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not sign with the Colts. He just signed with the Giants.
Love to see it.
It says Giants big splash of free agency. Sources say they have agreed to terms with Colts free agency linebacker Bobby Okereke, giving them a new face in the middle of their defense.
How do you feel about that?
I'm actually pretty salty about it because Darius Leonard hasn't played, in a year and a half. I mean, he has. Like, let me say half a year, but still, I haven't felt like it's been a full year and a half because I felt like the year before, even though he played great, he played through an injury, so he hasn't been fully healthy in like 2 years. He says that he keeps feeling pain, I think in his legs or something like that he's been trying to get that alleviated, and that situation hasn't subsided yet, and yet they let old boy Bobby Okereke walk. And he was doing pretty exceptional with us last year. As a matter of fact, I think he's the main reason why our defense was so good. I don't even know how our defense is going to do this year. Like last year, I thought our defense was great. Even though we gave up a lot of leads in the fourth quarter, if we actually scored points, I think it just would have been blowouts all the time. But we can never do it. Bobby Okereke is gone. He was the one leading our defense. New leader, calling all the plays, making switches and changes. Yeah, it's going to be unless Darius Leonard plays – If Darius Leonard doesn't play and he's out, it's going to hurt our defense tremendously.
Can I be straightforward with your Darius Leonard situation on that Colts squad? I don't think he'll ever play another down, to be quite honest.
There's some people saying
it might be a rotational type role.
This man is the Ben Simmons of the NFL.
Don't you say that, dude.
Ouch, that's cold right there. Ouch.
But where do you guys think DeAndre Hopkins can go?
Patriots. I already said it.
Oh, yeah, you said. What about you, Danny?
Patriots. I also think there's some other receiver-needy teams. Maybe the Bears could try to make a splash to get him still.
Bears are solid at wide receiver now.
I mean, you got DJ Moore. I mean, we could have 4 solid.
Darnell Mooney. You got Chase Claypool.
I think he goes to the Raiders.
Timmy G, Devontae Adams.
It'll be
Darren
Jimmy
Waller.
G, Devontae Adams, and DeAndre Hopkins. Also, for those of you that don't know, Jimmy G just signed a 3-year deal with the Raiders, $67.5 million. Yeah.
Probably commit robbery again, gonna get hurt.
Hurt his ankle, game 1, be out the next
taking
9 games.
He wins a lot of games. He's a winner.
When he plays. That's
Yeah,
the
when
key
he
word.
plays.
Also, he's been under 2 great coaching regimes in Bill Belichick and Kyle Shanahan. So we'll see how he does under Josh McDaniels.
I was about to say he's reuniting with Josh. If you think about it.
I mean, I guess he still knows the system, but we don't know if Josh McDaniels is going to be successful. He obviously wasn't last year.
I mean, a lot of those games they could have won, though.
Could have, but they didn't.
No, it's true.
They also had Derek Carr, though.
So,
So 22
all these Saints fans rejoicing. We have Derek Carr, yay! Shut the fuck up. Just wait until you start playing the season. You might get to the playoffs, but then nothing's going to happen. You might break his leg.
They'd be like, who that?
I'll cry about it.
KR.
Is the NFL colluding and against fully guaranteed contracts? Because that's what it kind of seems like. Lamar Jackson's situation is very concerning. Instead of them signing him to the franchise tag, they give him the non-exclusive franchise tag. And what that means is another team out there can trade for him. So essentially, they'll sign an offer sheet for him. If he signs that offer sheet, they have to give the Baltimore Ravens 2 first-round picks. And then the Ravens have a chance to match that. So if the Ravens have a chance to match that, they don't want to match that, they can let him go or let him walk or whatever. Then they get 2 first-round picks. Like, I don't know how that's going to go, but the thing that's murky about that is the fact that the dude was a former MVP. He's balled out. He's done a lot for your organization, does a lot in the community. You may think that there's literally nothing wrong with Lamar Jackson, but yet the Ravens still haven't signed him to a long-term deal. And I think it's because he wants a fully guaranteed contract. Now, he's representing himself, so that could be another part of the equation. But what are your thoughts on that, Chris?
Lamar just getting fucked, bro. The shit ain't right. I mean, fuck, he's won MVP. Dude plays with his heart out every game, you could tell. He wants to win. He's competitive. And they're just fucking raw dogging him.
Right in the ass. What about you, Danny?
Raw dogging him without even giving a common courtesy if he wants lube or not. You know what?
Stick it in there.
And you know what? It's sad. It's brutal. I mean, not really sad because they all get paid millions. I mean, I wish I got paid millions, but that's neither here or there. I mean, he should get paid for what he's worth, and he's a franchise, probably future Hall of Famer, honestly.
You know what's crazy, too? The Falcons said that they weren't going to pursue Lamar Jackson. And I find that very funny because they were trying to pursue Deshaun Watson last year. He came back, and he was absolutely garbage, okay? And they were going to give him a fully guaranteed contract. I mean, the Browns just did that. But is the NFL saying, yo, Deshaun Watson, this dude that, molests girls or some shit like that, when I say molest girls, like he just fuck with them at the massage parlors. Or in his comfort of his own home. They think this man is okay. He's worth that money, that $200 million or whatever he was guaranteed. But Lamar Jackson's not a guy who does everything in his community, or not everything, but he does a lot for his community. He does a lot for his team. The fact that his team does better in passing and running when he is on the field, and when he's not on the field, it suffers tremendously. And he's also the former MVP. So it's just like, what's going on here? Why are these guys getting fully guaranteed contracts and not doing shit?
I think he's going to be with the Ravens again. They'll probably give him something, but he wants fully guaranteed. That might be the problem too, though.
I think that's what's going on. Have you ever seen another team before, do a non-exclusive tag, and then that team stole him?
No, I've never seen that.
I kind of want to see it. I hope another team's like, you know what? What if the Colts did that? That'd be epic. They're like, you know what? Here's 2 firsts. We already know what we got with Lamar. Bring him over. We'll build our team around him.
How about this? If the Ravens don't want Lamar Jackson anymore, they can pay me. I'm fast. I'm agile. I can throw a 10-yard pass.
Just a 10-yard pass?
Well, that's as far as I need. I'm going to be throwing little short passes.
See, Lamar Jackson's good with that deep ball. You got that deep ball, bro?
Nah, I just need the short game. I'm going to be dinking and dunking like Tom does.
Oh, yeah, that's what Tom does, and he just retired, bro. This is the new age game. You got to have legs. You can't run, bro.
What do you mean? I mean, I can waddle. I'm pigeon-toed.
He's going to be walking over there.
First play, Danny's fucking.
They just look like he's trying to juke everybody out the entire time.
That's fucked up. You know what's
So he
fucked
takes a
up?
hit from a linebacker, and then he's fucked.
One bad hit, my legs are straight. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I don't even think they do that. I think you just like, oh, shit, I retire. I'm done. You'd be like Vontae Davis, and it wouldn't even be at halftime. It would be like the first quarter. 15 minutes in the game.
Like
First drive.
I take a hit.
First drive. Yo, action coach, I can't do this. Someone retire.
Do I still get paid, though?
I still get my game check, right?
I'm Maddie to come to my first game. She's like waiting for the defender to hit me. I'm like, It's like, can I get some water? She's like, die.
Do I got workers' comp around here?
Yeah.
Did you guys see Calvin Ridley's letter to the game, essentially? Like to everyone out there?
No, what did he say? What did Mr.
What did Mr. fucking Gambler say?
Thank you.
A summary. I mean, I can present part of it, but I'll try to sum it up to the best of my ability.
Dude's an idiot. Imagine knowing you're not supposed to gamble and just doing it anyways, and then losing out all that money.
Here's what he said. He said he fucked up. He's not going to sugarcoat anything, essentially. He got injured in 2020. He's been playing the whole season on a broken foot, and he got 1,300 yards that season. And then the next few years, he's been playing with some bone spurs in his foot, and it's been pretty painful. And then he got put on, I think, IR, or it ended his season, essentially. And then he said that he was mentally like it got to him, and all that shit got to him. So eventually he wanted to take time away from football. When he took his time away from football, he said that, he was just trying to get back into things. He saw an ad that said something about downloading an app so you can bet on the games. He downloaded the app, wasn't thinking about it, but started betting on the NBA. He said, you know what? I can make a parlay, make more money. Started putting the NFL teams in it, wanted to root for his boys over on the Falcons, and then the rest is history. But he wants to let everyone to know he's as mentally strong as they come. Believe him. He just really needed a break at the time.
I mean, I do think that he's like the Jaguars are going to be better with him. He's a good receiver. I just think he's an idiot.
Yeah, I think he's an idiot too. I don't feel bad they got suspended. I'm like, that's in your contract when you sign it. You can't be gambling, especially you're in the entertainment industry at the highest levels. You get paid millions. So what was it, $1,500 that he got suspended for like a whole year and lost all that money?
It's a lot of money.
Lost out on millions for $1,500. That's crazy.
You don't need to gamble when you have that kind of money. You can go to the casino and just play cards.
Go play slots, bro.
I'm sure he knows all this. I'm sure he's thinking about this now. Like, damn, dude. Like, I made a stupid mistake not thinking of it, and it ruined a lot of things for me. But like he said, he wasn't thinking about it. He was away from the team, from football. He was depressed and sad, and an ad popped up on TV. Those fucking ads, dude.
But he saw that FanDuel deposit match ad, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm about to get hit big."
Yeah, I'm about to make another $1,500 right now. He's been on the NBA. He's like, "Oh shit."
Because I had to put $5 there, and I have $5 like all the time.
Nah, dude's a hell of a player, though.
That's great.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence got another weapon now. He's got Evan Ingram over there now.
Pretty loaded.
I think he's going to ball out, too.
Jack's are pretty loaded at wide receiver now. They got Marvin. They got Marvin Jones, right?
I think so. What do you guys think he's going in the draft, fantasy draft?
Who, Marvin Jones or Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley.
Like
probably
what round?
Second or third round.
Second or third round?
I think so.
Yeah, I would say third-ish. I think people are also going to be skeptical to draft him early because he hasn't played, and you don't know if he's fucking serious or not.
Yeah.
I think he's going to fall out.
I think he'll come back, though.
I agree. I think he'll have a great year. I think people are going to be skeptical of drafting him just because he hasn't played.
He's definitely like a question mark, that's for sure. Another player who's going to be a question mark next year, guys, and I think we talked about him last week, Chris, but I want to clarify that story. It's Joe Mixon. Apparently, Joe Mixon's trainer called 911 on Monday night, and this was the week of March 8th. From Mixon's home, saying he heard gunshots outside of the residence, per TMZ. Several kids were playing in the street when he says he saw one of them holding what looked like a fake weapon, but then went to the back of his car and grabbed what looked like a Keltec or something and ran up the back of the driveway of Mixon's house. All of a sudden, I heard him running down there, and you heard pop, 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 5 gunshots. He then says that 3 cars in the area then sped off. A shell casing was found in the rear of Mixon's home. So there's a little concerning stuff on there. I don't know what's going on right now, and that explains a lot of why he was benched in that AFC Championship game too.
He got I don't even know. He had a lot of issues off the field.
He's gotten some stuff going down, and there's some rumors right now that Jamal Williams, where is it at? From the former Lions, he's rumored to go and replace him over for the Bengals. Actually, it looks like he's being eyed by the Jets. The Lions right now are interested in a reunion too as well.
Of course, it's 2 teams in my team's division. Of course, every time.
The Jets, I'm gonna laugh. Because that'd be funny. Because he's gonna go play with Aaron Rodgers.
They got Breece Hall though. He's good.
I can see. Yeah, that's true. Hey, but that's not what Jamal Williams does, dude. He scores touchdowns.
That's true.
Excuse me, goal line situations.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Let's see. The Texans are idiots, guys. I'll be brief on this part. They're losing draft picks. They were fined $175K for salary cap violation tied to Deshaun Watson, of course, of all people.
Poor Texans can't ever catch a break.
No, they can't.
Probably the worst franchise in the NFL.
Hopefully they don't.
That franchise is racist too.
I'm sure it is. It's in Houston. Geno Smith says he's going to help his successor as much as he can. So if the Seahawks select a quarterback in the 2023 NFL draft, he says he's going to help that guy as much as he can. He's going to be that bridge quarterback, I think. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think quarterback should even do that in general, or you think that
he's an op.
Preparing someone to take the
Why would you
job?
want to help him?
Wants to be a nice guy.
I don't even think they're going to draft a quarterback first round, though. They might draft a quarterback, but it's not going to be like some big name motherfucker, you know?
What if it's Anthony Richardson?
That would be nuts. I could see that happening, actually.
He's been balling out.
Yeah, he has.
Geno Smith, you guys think he's going to have another good year?
No, I don't.
You think he's going to fall off after that? You think this was it?
Yeah, I think it was one hit one day and he got a contract and he raped the franchise of the season.
That's crazy, Danny. You hating on Geno Smith's downfall? I think he's going to have a decent year.
They wrote me off.
He's a great guy.
You're writing him off right now?
Yeah. I mean, he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know him personally, but he seems like a great guy.
Well, I'm just letting you know one thing.
Yes.
Geno said that he ain't going to write back.
What do you mean he's not going to write back?
He ain't going to write back. He said that last year. He said this year when he came in, they're like, damn, everybody wrote you off. He goes, well, I ain't write back.
Right. Period.
I know that. Let's see. We already talked about Za'Darius Smith wanting to be released, but the team has no plans of cutting him. Vikings released Adam Thielen to make some cap space. He was a $19 million cap at almost $20 million. New Orleans Saints restructured Jameis Winston's contract, and he has until Wednesday to accept it if he wants to stay with the team. So
he's not going to want to stay. He's not going to want to be a backup. He should be a starter in this league.
He wants to go throw 30 picks somewhere else.
Where
is he going to go throw 30 picks at? I'm not sure. It better not be the Patriots, though.
Well,
go to the Patriots.
I kind of look like Bruce Arians. You know how Bruce Arians is, that kind of thing on his head?
You look like a nun.
May the Father, the Son, and all the Holy Spirits bless you guys.
He is Brother Dan.
Yeah.
I hope the Colts sign him and then they don't draft a quarterback.
Dude, shut up, dude. Don't do this to me. I don't want to hear this shit right now. Dude.
That would be the best news I ever fucking seen. Colts sign Jameis Winston and then they guarantee like an insane amount of money.
In reality,
the
Aaron Rodgers is actually going to the Colts. It's actually a secret. He's not telling anybody, and it's going to surprise. They're going to shock news headlines everywhere.
He ain't going to the Colts. I'd be pissed actually, because then I would have to hear you would never shut up about it all year.
I would not.
We got Aaron Rodgers. We're going to Super Bowl now, bro.
I would say Super Bowl instantly.
I know you would.
Super Bowl. Darius Slay is asking to seek, or not asking. Darius Slay is allowed to seek a trade. They're hopeful that they can get the cornerback to stay. Danny, what are your thoughts on Devin McCourty retiring after 13 NFL seasons and winning 3 Super Bowls with the
Well,
Patriots?
I didn't have much to think about it until my girlfriend put this tight little headgear on my head.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's on there and my brain got squished, I had to think about it in great detail.
Okay. Now that you thought about it in great detail, Devin McCourty.
You know what? I miss Devin McCourty. He was the best safety in the league for the last 15, not 15 years, but 12 years. I mean,
Chris, look at Chris's face. Go ahead.
He's a great safety, but come on.
Safety ever? Okay, he was a above average safety.
No, he was great. He was definitely good, but you said the best safety in the league. That threw me off, bro.
He was one of the greatest safeties in the league for a long time.
He's probably top 5.
Oh yeah, definitely top 5. But he could always get in the box as a linebacker, stop the run. He got dirty in the middle. He could pick you off in the most crucial of times. He was a ball hawking safety.
Yeah.
Great. A very crucial success to a lot of their Super Bowl wins, and I thank him very much.
Yeah, I'm sad.
I'm sad too.
That made me sad.
It made me sad too.
He was he never got hurt. He's always played, and yeah, he was a ball hog, bro.
Yeah,
and I feel like no one ever talked about him, which is I don't know why, because he's always been good. I think rookie year he had 10 picks or some shit. Dude's a stud.
You know why he didn't get talked about a lot? Because he's not one of those guys oh, I'm bling bling this, bling bling that. He's donating to society. He's donating to charities, winning Super Bowls, being awesome. You know what? He's a Hall of Famer. He should be.
He probably will be a Hall of Famer.
He's won 3 Super Bowls. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. Another Patriots move. And sorry that you guys are losing. Someone in the back.
I don't care about Johnny Smith.
That defense might look a little different this year. But Jonnu Smith is going to the Falcons. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I don't care. He didn't even produce with us, so I don't even care. We still got Hunter Henry.
Yeah, and he was a waste of money. He was supposed to be when he was with the Titans, he was a great tight end. And then when he went to the Patriots, it was just Hunter Henry.
You guys also had a shit offensive coordinator. You had Joe Judge and Matt Patricia this year, and you had a shit quarterback thrown to him in Mac Jones.
Yeah, he didn't throw the ball like Tom does with authority.
Yeah, Jonnu Smith's going to go to the Falcons now, and Desmond Ritter's going to let him air it out. Boom, boom, boom.
You forget they still have – I was about to say,
them two, it's going to be the next Aaron Hernandez, Gronkowski.
Dude, I watched that documentary again just recently on Hernandez, and I forgot how good he was. He would have been a Hall of Fame tight end just as Rob Gronkowski is. If he would have, and I know he only had 2 or 3 years in the league, but he was that dynamic with those 2 tight end sets, him and Gronk.
He might have been pacing it, but you can't say that he would have been because you don't know.
Because he decided, I'm going to go kill some people for whatever fucking reason. He was mentally insane.
Yeah, true that. But, during that Super Bowl run, they lost to the Giants. He was
very vital.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, he was a great tight end.
Yeah, he was just as good as Gronk, if not better.
Gronk was definitely better.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody Gronk.
It's debatable.
No,
it is debatable.
It's not debatable.
Go look at his stats compared to Gronk.
Let's go look at stats. We can, and then you're gonna
pull him up
immediately.
I think he had 10 touchdowns that year.
Patriots also re-signed cornerback Jonathan Jones to a 2-year deal.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
But you know what? Even if they got rid of him, or he didn't sign back, I should say, Bill Belichick always has a knack to developing good secondary players. People like safety, corners.
That is true. Can't develop a receiver, though, to save his fucking life.
No, he
can't draft him either. Can't draft him either, dude. It could be the best wide receiver going in the draft, and BB drafts him, and then he's just dog shit.
Yep.
N'Keal Harry is a prime example.
At least you draft people have heard of. No one's ever heard of Bjorn Werner still.
What do you mean? BB usually he'll be first. Oh, we got first round pick. We're gonna take the safety from Chattanooga, and yeah.
And the Colts take some guy from fucking Germany. It's what? Who the fuck was that guy? I remember saying that.
He played rugby.
And then we got Philip Dorsett in the first round, and everyone thought he was going the second or third. And I was like, what the fuck? Garbage.
He was a good rotational player on other teams, though. A wide receiver, excuse me.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Aaron Rodgers being a Jet?
I
I don't
told
like
you,
it.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like it either.
Why not? Because you guys are Patriots fans?
Why would I want him in my division?
Because he's going to dominate your division for the next, 2 years?
No, he's not. The Bills
think
are probably still gonna win the division.
I think it's gonna choke. Actually,
I think it'll be the Dolphins, honestly.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot about the Dolphins.
You guys have such a tough division. You got the fucking Buffalo Bills, you got the Dolphins, and now the Jets.
oh yeah, I forgot Jalen Ramsey went to the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Patriots are going to be shit of the division for like at least the next 2 years.
You know what? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if we aren't.
But you are.
No, we aren't. We got
You
BB
are.
still in it. I am starting to lose faith in Bill Belichick, but
It's going to be so bad. They're going to fire him, and yeah, and he's going to go off
dude,
and retire.
Robert Kraft would never fire BB, bro. I don't know. No.
It's,
Never
you know
say
what's gonna
never.
happen?
6 Super Bowls or whatever. Nah, ain't no shot, bro.
Never say never.
No, he'll resign before he gets fired. He'll give him the option.
You're right. You got a point. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't say that to him. They're like, oh, yeah, he politely resigned. No, he didn't. You fired him. So, yeah, okay, we got it. But, no, I don't think he's lost his way. I just think that your division's just too stacked right now, and you guys don't have enough offensive power at the moment. Like, I feel like Mac Jones needs a more wide receivers other than Hunter Henry. You need an offensive line to keep them upright. And you need offensive play callers who aren't shit named the guys that they had last year, like Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. You guys have fucking Bill O'Brien now. That should turn that shit around quick. Yeah, I feel like. But other than that, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to dominate that division, or it's going to be the Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins win the division next year.
Mac Jones sucks.
Oh, the Dolphins also signed to Mike White.
Never heard of him. Probably some.
He played for the Jets.
What? Mike White from the Jets? Do you remember last year?
I thought you said like the Mike or some shit.
No, Mike
Yeah,
White.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Mike
He's
White.
gonna take over Tua's spot, Mr. Concussion.
He might be done though too. I think it's another concussion. Quite honest.
Yeah, I mean, if he ever plays an NFL down, it doesn't matter because they got Mike White.
Tua's learning how to fall, so did you hear that? He's taking like jiu-jitsu or some shit so he can practice on how to fall.
Is that
I'm not even kidding. I swear to God.
He needs to learn how to take a hit is what he needs to learn because that's what's the problem. He takes these hits and then he gets a concussion and then he's out of the game.
How do you need to learn how to
He
fall?
can fall all he wants, but when he falls, his head just ricochets off
That's what
the
Shannon
ground.
Sharp said. He was like, you a grown-ass man, you gotta learn how to fall.
I
He's like, that shit you learn when you're like 5 years old, bro.
You just fucking fall, dude.
I still fall. Look at me.
I wish I was kidding about that, but I'm so serious. I really read something that he's like taking jiu-jitsu or some shit to learn how to fall. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, I don't think you learn how to fall. I don't think that's true. I don't listen.
Bro,
to all
look
that.
up the report. It was like, dude, it wasn't even like some troll ass site that reported it. It was like
I know, but
Sports Center or some shit.
Some reports. I mean, there's been like a report war lately. I feel like Adam Scheffner and Ian Rappaport been going at each other. Like, my source says this, and he's like, "Well, my source says this," but they're both ended up being right somehow. Like, I don't know.
You know what's watch the Dolphins win a Super Bowl this year, and then Tua like in the mic to like Terry Bradshaw. So, what do you dedicate the Super Bowl win to? My jiu-jitsu class. They taught me how to fall.
Dude, they better not win the Super Bowl if they're fucked. No, I'll be pissed. Robert Woods is signing a 2-year deal with the Texans. So he's staying in the AFC South and signing $15.25 million deal with the Texans.
Going to a team where he can be irrelevant. Good shit, Robert Woods.
Baker Mayfield is drawing interest from the Buccaneers. Thoughts? Mike Evans and Chris Godwin over there?
Well, I think one of those two are going to be traded still.
I don't.
I don't either.
They're
Why? Aren't they good on cap space?
Well, they sell T-shirts right now or jerseys. They're not going to get rid of those money makers right now. Who else is on the team that they can sell jerseys like that?
Well, they're going to go back to being suck.
I mean, yeah, if they're selling Baker Mayfield. I mean, even without selling Baker Mayfield, they're going to suck. But
you guys think Brady's going to come out of retirement?
No, not even close.
No, he's too worried about his daughter's kitten.
Yeah, you saw that? I saw that too.
No, I'm not salty about it or anything. I'm just saying.
How pissed would you guys? Well, I know you wouldn't care, Danny. How pissed would you be, Derek, if like a couple weeks from now he's like, I'm gonna come out of retirement, and he goes to like the Dolphins or some shit?
I'd laugh
You would laugh. Why would you laugh?
because everyone was talking about how there's collusion with the Miami Dolphins trying to get like Sean Payton and Tom Brady, and all of a sudden Tom Brady goes there anyways.
That's if I was him, that's where I'd want to go.
I feel like that's where everyone wants to go. It's Miami, dude. It's Miami, fucking
I
Florida.
mean,
He
you're already in
lives in
Tampa, so it's
Florida.
not that far of a move. And then you get Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill to throw to, and you got a good ass defense too.
And he got Mike Gesicki that's never lived up to his potential.
And yeah,
The quarterback.
yeah, he's good. You don't think he's good? What'd you say?
Mike Gesicki, the tight end, he's good. It's just he needs a quarterback to utilize him.
Yeah, it's Tua ain't it. So
He hasn't lived up to his potential, is what he said. But yeah. The Ravens have released Calais Campbell.
good move. He's old, and does he even? I don't even really hear his name much last year. Did he even do good?
He had like 8 sacks.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
productive.
yeah, I guess he's like Justin Houston then type shit.
Still
Old,
productive.
but can still
if that's what
produce,
you're getting
okay.
at, yeah.
Yeah,
He should go back to the Jaguars.
Come to the Colts.
yeah. The Colts love getting washed up players.
He's not washed up. He's getting 8 sacks.
I'm just
first
fucking
off.
talking
You
shit.
bastard. Texans are expected to sign former 49ers defensive back Jimmy Ward. That's
Good for them. Texans are still gonna go 2-15. So
Jameis Winston just texted Josina Anderson and said he's going to finalize that 1-year deal with the Saints.
he's like, "Fuck you, Derek."
Former Cardinals defensive end Zach Allen reached an agreement on a 3-year deal with the Broncos, $45 million. So all these breaking news notifications just popped up. Former Vikings linebacker Eric Hendricks is signing with the Chargers. That's it on that front. There are some trade rumors though with the Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and KJ Hamler are being eyed by teams as trade. You seen?
I don't see Jerry Jeudy going. He's too young and good. Who the fuck Russ gonna throw to then?
But my question is, why would they trade him though? They shouldn't blow it all up. They got Russell Wilson over there. Maybe Sean Payton doesn't like those types of guys or something like that.
I don't know why you wouldn't. He's good. Jerry Jeudy's a beast.
Maybe making room for Hopkins.
Shut up. He's going to the Patriots. I already told you.
And KJ Hamler for Hopkins and maybe like a first round pick or something.
First round for Hopkins.
Second rounder, whatever.
Hell no. Third.
When he was younger, maybe.
I think he's only worth a third, bro. Dead ass.
No, I mean, you're probably right. I don't know. I don't make these decisions. I'm just saying dumbass shit that, I think makes sense to me.
That's fair. That's funny, but also fair.
I forgot to mention earlier, the Dolphins picked up Tua's 5th-year option. So they're guaranteeing that he's essentially going to be the quarterback next year for them. The Texans have agreed to sign Case Keenum to a 2-year contract. He'll be their backup quarterback behind the 2nd overall pick, which is probably going to be Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, depending on who gets picked. Let's see. Who signed a 1-year deal with the former?
So are you worried, bro?
Sam Darnold signed a 1-year contract with San Francisco. Worried about what?
Like if another team trades up with Arizona to number 3, you guys.
I will be worried then, yeah, because then I don't think we're going to get a quarterback that we want. I think the reason why the Colts didn't give a fuck is because the guys that are up there right now, they're not. They probably think there's not that much of a drop off in talent. Like there's a guy that they can work with, which I'm assuming it's the quarterbacks they're looking at: C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levis, and Anthony Richardson.
Okay, so here's my question. If someone, let's say like a team that needs a quarterback, trades with the Cardinals, so obviously Young, Stroud, and Levis are going top 3. Would you be pissed if the Colts took Richardson at 4?
No,
you wouldn't.
Because Shane Steichen is a quarterback guru. Like he knows how to build around quarterbacks. So I feel like no matter who is our quarterback that we draft, I feel like he'll do good doing it. The only thing is I want them to draft a quarterback. If they don't draft a quarterback, then I will be pissed.
Gotcha. Okay.
A quarterback that just got signed with the San Francisco 49ers, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he's gonna be seeing ghosts in California now.
Steelers signed former Vikings quarterback Patrick Peterson to a 2-year contract. He wanted to play at least 2 more seasons. And I think that's about it for all that shit. You guys got any other things you guys want to add?
Patrick Peterson's old.
He is.
That's all.
Productive.
He said he wanted to go to a winning, contending team. I don't know why he picked the Steelers because.
Steelers have never had a losing season.
But he wants to go to like he literally said on video. I watched it yesterday. It was like he said like the Bengals, the Cowboys. I think he said one other team that interested him. Like teams that actually make the playoffs
Steelers make the playoffs.
and lose first round. They don't
have Patrick Peterson.
Kenny Pickett is not the answer, dude.
They just needed Patrick Peterson to take them over that next step.
Oh, his old ass is going to take them over the next step. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it'll be all right, man.
Whatever.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys joining the show, man. Lots of news about the free agency. I don't have any NBA news, guys, or any NBA news right now, guys. So sorry about that, but yeah, is there anything up here I need to talk about? Oh yeah, what's his name? Sauce Gardner and Brees Hall was burning that
cheesehead. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah.
Other than that, that's it.
All right.
Later, Danny.
Sounds good.
Later, gentlemen.
Adios, bro. Have a good one.
Later, people. Oh, also, don't forget, subscribe below. We need 82 more subscribers to hit 200. And also, be sure to hit that like button. Thank you.